You are on the golden path. It's like the yellow brick road. You're being prepared as you go along this path now that you are on. It's paved of gold. You're being prepared. You're embodying the frequency, the person you have to be in order for you to reach where you're going. That is divine, lifting the veil of all illusion. That's where you're going. An abundant path you are on, right? Dorothy allowed her logic to tell her that she needed to stay in Kansas, but she followed Toto, her intuition, right? And that's what you're doing. That's what you need to be doing. That is guiding you towards your divine path, and that is what you are now on, right? Divine masculine, I'm hearing fragmentations of his soul. Okay, we'll come back to that. Divine masculine is a lion searching for his courage, when all along that essence of that strength, that courage exists within him. He was born with it. He's the scarecrow looking for intelligence when his ability to access high levels of consciousness are beyond. They're so unique, and that is what he's here for. He's searching for his heart when all along he has this ability to show such compassion and kindness to the world in a way where the world doesn't see that, understand that, right? But he has that within him, okay? Fragmentation of the soul. He's had to go through distortion of different layers of himself. Now he's looking at all the pieces of himself, thinking he needs to find himself, put himself back together, when actually it's just he's becoming his divine self. And now he's finally at that stage. Guess who he is allowing to guide and lead him? His divine feminine. He's following Dorothy on that golden path, right? You're both moving towards the veil lifting, the illusion lifting. It's within. The divine feminine deeply yearns to exist in play, in pleasure, right? In her sensuality, her freedom, just to flow with that, right? Caveat being, she needs the safety, the stability to hold that all together. So, is a lion going to bounce when things get real? Is a scarecrow going to play dumb? Is a tin man going to cut off or block off his heart, right? This, divine feminine, really, you need to stay on this path where you are going. There's no looking back. When you look back, guess who's looking back to? The divine masculine. He's looking back, right? Because you're looking back at him, right? Your focus is shifted. It's focused on where you're headed, beyond that veil, that illusion that divine is lifting for you now, where you are being ready to. You're getting so close, truly. I can feel it. Everything you have been prepared for this entire time, it's there. You know the difference between the masculine or whoever that comes your way, who is operating from trying to be the best, right? Versus somebody who is allowing these constant pulls and drains on their actual life force energy from their heart space, from all of these things that are just keeping them pushed down lower and lower. You know the difference now. You know who and what is your safe space versus who and what is not, who and what it's trying to be, because you've been developing that within you too. Okay, there's something about emotional intelligence. You gain emotional intelligence by really finding your self-awareness, reflecting, looking in the mirror at yourself, how you respond to different situations, right? So when you are coming together with somebody else, not only do you need to know these versions of you, how you handle your emotions, what you are capable of feeling within you, and how that process is for you, what that's reflecting back from the things you have experienced in the past and how that's now replaying, etc., right? But you also need to leave the room for when you come together, the emotions that will come up to the surface that you weren't expecting, because that's what happens when different people enter your path, different situations come across your path. There's a different version of you, on versions of you that exist within you that come to the surface, right? And so it's kind of like you need to create a stable, safe foundation together in order for you both to veer beyond this veil that is now lifting, that you're both now moving towards, right? Divine feminine, keep your eyes moving forwards, whatever you're being guided to, that Toto, your intuition is guiding you towards, okay? Africa. And divine masculine is, believe it or not, he's right behind you. Don't look back though. You can't look back. Okay, you need to keep looking forwards. I'm hearing something about golden leaf. Emerald City is the heart space. You are being guided to your divine love, your divine truth beyond the veil, not guided by logic, but guided by your intuition. Have faith in that, okay? Someone could be dealing with kind of family issues right now as well. They're guided to, or they could be retreating and disconnecting from that, right? Coming back to themselves, learning how to really operate in their truth, right? Somebody could also be on holiday right now or just away somewhere. This is guidance to really stay optimistic, to recognize your worthiness of love, not because of what anyone or anything outside of you has told you or how it should be or whatever, right? That's how you can really learn to trust your truth, your heart, your feelings, and your intuition, which is what's guiding you right now, okay? Trust that pull, truly. Another one that's pulling you lower and just making you feel, I've heard just lesser than where you want to be is what's coming through, okay? But recognize when that happens so you can really face it and understand it, right? And avoid the repetitive cycles, which is what's happening right now. So stay in your beautiful golden path. This really is a divine feminine energy who has been doing the inner work, who's really been looking at herself, facing herself, and understanding her purpose now, which is what's truly driving her, because she already has full faith in her heart. She really does. It's beautiful. There's been so much emotional healing, and now it's kind of ready to spread her wings, is what I'm hearing externally, which is really beautiful. She needs to do that, just as the divine masculine needs to now allow himself to be guided as well, okay? Divinely so. There could be a lot of inner child stuff coming up right now, healing for the divine masculine specifically, okay? And it could be the divine feminine as well. But there's this real need to trust and honor your truth now, where your kind of attraction, your heart, your kind of energy is pulling you towards, not just in terms of love, but in terms of generally in your life, your purpose, okay? Let me know if this reading or this message was for you. Sending so much love.